Yeah, let's move around a little bit. I don't know if the other side's going to be any better. Right. Minute 30, copy all. I don't know, man. It's just like the okay. Yeah, me too. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you got some signage over here too. Thank goodness we came over here. I appreciate it. A little better here. Just a little bit. Yeah, they have blue lights on them. I don't know why they picked blue. Well, I guess. Standing by. Hey, good morning, Roxy and Bob and everybody else just joining us. There's huge fire happening out here in the Newhall area in Santa Clarita. This is right off of Main and Market in the old school, old town Newhall area. Now, when the LA County Fire arrived here in the early morning hours, they had one building with smoke and fire showing, but those flames quickly jumped from building to building out here, and there's a lot of historic buildings that are burning. What we're showing you right there is the main, that is an older theater, but next door you also had the refinery, that is a cafe. That is pretty much level to the ground, and then several smaller ones as we pan. The smoke is so thick out here this morning. The only plus I can say is that there isn't a lot of wind, and that's probably helping the firefight at some point. But right now you can see this is a third alarm fire. A lot of LA County fire vehicles out there. So we're going to have some road closures as well. I'm pushing into that area right there. That's going to be Railroad and Main. Railroad does get busy out here in Santa Clarita in the mornings. This morning it's going to be closed in both directions for that firefight. Right now, though, we hear no injuries to firefighters or any civilians. Cost and cause, that's going to be difficult because a lot of these buildings are going to be so historic, and they have been putting such an effort into bringing this area back. Right now, though, those flames continue to burn. Roofs are still collapsing down there. Firefighters are trying to save right now the main. That is going to be that historic theater right there. That's pretty much going to be the end of that row of buildings right there at the corner of Market and Main Street. Right now, though, the firefight definitely continues. They're in a defensive mode. They're on their ladder pipes, hitting it from the outside, mostly because of the age of those structures down there. The fact that they're made from wood and stucco. Those flames moving very quickly. They're trying to save those businesses that are on the outer skirts, meaning the theater and the one that you see here. But right now, the firefight's still continuing. Hopefully they will be able to save some of those other structures. I'm Stu in Skybox, sending it back to you all in the studio. Well, we don't know for a fact exactly where that fire did start, and when you look at it from the backside, it definitely looks a little bit different. The smoke is getting very thick. That's I have to excuse some of the shots we're showing you. That was the reason why I did that wide shot. You can see all that thick smoke that we actually have to shoot through just to see the buildings down there right now. But I would say that it's going to probably be, and also this comes back as one address for almost this entire block down there, and that address is actually the theater itself. They did make it very clear that when they arrived, they said that they had fire in a restaurant. I'm not sure if that is the refinery or if it is one of the other smaller ones down the block a little bit farther. The smoke right there is so thick and you can't see because there's no light back there anymore, but there are definitely structures that have collapsed. I'm going to see if we can get Skyfox. Dylan's at the tiller today, see if we can get him to move around just a little bit. Maybe we can poke through the smoke in a different spot, but you definitely see the visual fight that we're having. Those firefighters down there still working to keep those hot spots contained and keeping some of those other structures from being destroyed. Cabio? Yeah, I should have made that call earlier. It's all right. guess we're staying here for pretty much all of the morning. I'm getting text of the plan they have in place for us. So just kind of yeah, we're staying here. It's okay. I'll let them know. I get it, but yeah. I don't know if we're going to do sponsored traffic, though. I don't know how they're going to pull that together, but if we do, we got freeways. Yeah, we got freeways nearby. The railroad at Railroad Avenue. Yeah, I think we have a roof collapsing as we speak right here. Yeah, this portion definitely went down. Well, that's interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay. Give me a second. Weird. All right, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a minute. Give me a day. Give me an hour. There we go. Copy all. We'll still be here. Yep, there it goes. Those people don't care about things like that. Copy all. Firefight continues. Gotcha. He didn't quit it. Who do I send it back to? Anchors? Copy. I think it's just location, you know? Oh, he got the wide going, yeah. That is the one, yeah. Making it rain. Got it. Stand by. That's right, Bob, and Roxy, it is definitely continuing to burn out here. This is going to be the old Newhall area out here. That's going to be right off of Main and Market. What I was showing you was the backside of the theater, that smoke moving around. This time we can really start to see some of that destruction and what is still burning. As far as the refinery, the restaurant that is out here, again, this is on the backside. We're looking from the Railroad Avenue. You can still see the facade, but that roof for that restaurant completely gone. Next door you can see a lot of burned out businesses as well, and then the one business that seems to be surviving is going to be a portion of that body shop. As we make our way back over to the theater itself, that firefight is continuing, but those flames continue to move closer and closer to the actual theater portion of it. You can see a lot of heavy smoke out there. Roads are going to be closed out here if this is a part of your morning ride, but that firefight definitely continuing out here in the Newhall area. I'm still up in Skyvox, sending it back to you all in the studio. We can do a freeway nearby. How far out are we? 5 minutes. Do you want us to move there now, or do you want to wait? Oh yeah, definitely. What do you want to do, Dylan? What's the closest, 5 or 14? All right, let's head over there now. That's going to be cool. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Just the facts. Ah. Two-way, super short. Copy all. Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. Skyvox traffic brought to us by My Home Sold. Taking a look at that 5 drive. Yeah, we are in the Newhall, Santa Clarita area, and that 5 actually looking like a really great drive. On the left side of the screen, you see those southbound lanes moving along very well from Magic Mountain all the way through the Newhall Pass into the valley, and northbound, take a look at that. Just as good, if not better. That 5 drive from Santa Clarita to the valley looking like a good deal indeed. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots. All right, back to the fire. Traffic, fire, fire, traffic, traffic, fire. .com. Do you? like this right in here. Hey, Carla. Great to hear your voice. It's been a minute. Got it. Got your text, but thank you for the reminder. Amazing. Well, you know what? I should have done like a thumbs up or something. I'm sorry. The water that this guy's putting out. Holy cow. 30 seconds, copy all. Stand by. It is actually devastating to see some of these older historic buildings being destroyed by this fire, and all those newer businesses trying to bring back this area in Newhall. You're looking at the backside right there. That's actually going to be Railroad Avenue. So Main going to be on the top of the screen as we push in. LA County Fire Department arriving here around the 2 a.m. hour. They had smoke and fire showing from a restaurant. Not clear if it is the refinery. That's what I'm showing you right there. That's going to be the backside of it. But you can see that roof collapsed out there, and as we make our way over to the historic Main Theater, that as Bobby had pointed out earlier, that Newhall, the city of Santa Clarita, actually had purchased this building, trying to bring it back and turning it into a welcoming center and reviving this whole area. That portion of the building is definitely the portion where they are continuing that firefight. A lot of that roof has collapsed, the flames making its way from that backside entrance over to the actual theater itself. That's that plume of smoke that you see right there. There is some good news. There is still a lot of roof that has not collapsed and is not on fire. Hopefully they're going to be able to contain those flames as it's making its way over towards Market Street. Right now, though, that fire definitely continuing. We know we have Mario down there on the ground. He's going to have some more detailed information and definitely a different perspective. Going to send it over to Mario right now. Good morning. Oh, we can't hear. Copy out. Can't hear Mario, though. Sorry. Would be nice if we could. why'd they shut it off? Come on, guys. Darn it. Now would be great, but I don't think that's the answer you were looking for. When do you think we have to be on the ground, Dylan? I know you said it earlier. 45? 7:35, we're going to leave the fire. 7:35, we're going to leave the fire and start heading back to Van Nuys. You're welcome. Hey, Carla. The way it's set up now, because I'm listening through live view, I don't hear him. I don't hear his report. I don't hear any live report. It's not just Mario. I don't hear any of the, anything except for the studio. Okay. You're welcome. No, I'm glad I caught it. I'm glad you sent that, and I'm glad I caught it. He keeps. Why is he climbing now when I put. He looks so cool with the smoke behind him. What a jerk. It wrecked my picture. The monsoons. Oh, okay. Tell him to speak really loud. Maybe I can hear him. I'm just joking. zone, baby, yeah. My face? Oh, come on. Okay, hang on. No, don't move around. Stay here. And let me put up my hair up for a second. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. I'm not going to get crazy. Source. Looks kind of washed out. Where is the... Let's dim this down. Just, ooh, that's not enough. There we go. How's that? Hey, Dylan, can we just stay here, but like turn the helicopter maybe clockwise? More clockwise, more clockwise. Yeah, there we go, there we go, there. A little more, a little more, a little more. I like the flare, but I don't think we're not looking for artistic intent. There we go, right there. Thank you. Just till so we're done with the... Who cares? Thank you. Casa Maria, copy all. mine will be quick just because of what we're limited to what we can show right now. Hang on. And thank you for that, Mario, giving you a wide shot from what it looks like up here in Skyfox this morning. That heat from the flames should must be slowing down. So LA County Fire Department definitely doing their job because that smoke starting to collapse. I would say Mario and the crews down there are going to start to see a lot more of that smoke as the heat from that fire is starting to wane because the fire department really starting to put out a lot of those hot spots. Through the smoke, you can kind of see the backside of that area where it's been burning. The refinery, that's going to be that restaurant. You can see it right there through that smoke. The main, that is the one that everybody has been really concerned about. Not that any of the other businesses mean less. It is all very sad as we're starting to see some more fires starting to pop through some of that heavy smoke down there. But the LA County Fire Department working to keep those historic buildings safe, or at least to salvage some of them. Sad to say, we see some heavy equipment arriving out there as well. They're on Railroad. You can see that steam shovel making its way over there. That might mean that they are going to actually start tearing down some of those walls to get to those hot spots. Again, this fire starting in the late 2 a.m. hour. It continues to burn out here. Thank goodness. Cost and cause, no injuries. Cost and cause definitely going to be under investigation. As far as that heavy smoke, definitely going to be feeling it out there. Maria, I don't think we're going to be getting any winds, but how about that heat? Copy. Are we staying, or, I mean, we're starting to really not be able to see it again. Let's move around a little, see if we got a better spot, but I don't think we will. Underneath? I don't even see where 4 is. I thought 4 was way over here. Sure it's not Aaron? Yeah. They gotta let that fire come back and the heat just push that smoke up again. That's an interesting shot. Maybe that's not so bad. Maybe this is the new spot. Yeah. I want to park here for a little bit. I wonder if we can do my home sold from here. I don't think it's going to make any difference. And I don't, but I kind of like this shot if they need us. You know what I'm saying? Because it shows like all the smoke and how it collapsed, and you know the other neighborhoods that might be. All right. Let's just, yeah, nobody has a time for our next hit, so let's just do an orbit. It's probably going to be 7:30-ish. But we might have a My Home Sold coming up, so I can, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Ow! Okay. $14. No, it's right here. I just had a moment to find it. I got it. Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. We got that big fire out in Santa Clarita, and it might affect some of your drive a little bit. This Skyvox traffic brought to us by My Home Sold. Take a look at that 14 right there on the closer side, or the tail lights. That's going to be southbound 14. This is a little bit of the go as you get through the slow. Coming away from Crown Valley, as you make your way up into the Newhall Pass, the speeds definitely do pick up. And one of the things that the fire might be creating is a little bit of a vision issue. Not so bad that you're probably going to have to really worry about it, but you might be smelling some of that smoke. It is definitely coming from that fire in the Newhall area. If you're headed northbound on that 14, your ride looks amazing from the Newhall Pass all the way out to Palmdale. You've got nothing slowing you down at all. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots. Want to try to get back to our old spot? Okay. So we're gonna. No, we can do the 7:30, right? We're gonna do the 7:30. I wanted to talk about this thing, tearing down walls. This isn't where we were before. Was it? This does not work for me at all. Let's just keep coming back around and go back to where we were. You could have been just like, Stu, it's not going to work. Just to show me. Because I'm so confront, I'll just start confronting you. Just be like, God damn it, man. You never, just do what I say. Pardon me? Hang on. This might not be so bad in here. Let me see. Yeah, they freaking tearing down the walls. All right. Right there. But I don't know how, I mean, it's got to be a gap for like 5 minutes. You know what I mean? All right. Just another victim kid. Three minutes, copy all. So you want me to swing the camera around wildly and show nothing? That'll show them. Don't trust us. CBS, I don't have your off air, and I do not have your IFB today. It's probably because we're in the Santa Clarita area, but I'm just letting you know. I heard Paul there for just a second, but then he faded out, and I can't get your off air, so I can't listen along. Let's follow along. Why do we say that every day? Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, this fire is basically taking up all our traffic time for sure. LA County Fire Department, if this is the first time you've seen it, this is a fire up in the Newhall area. Old Newhall. That's going to be right at the corner of Main and Market. Historic buildings burning this morning, and you can see now LA County Fire bringing in the excavator, starting to tear down some of those walls. It just is very heartbreaking to see that making its way into that building. And now they are using that excavator to get to those hot spots. Getting a little bit of a wider shot. You can see it is a third alarm. They probably over 100 firefighters on the ground down there trying to save some of those historical buildings that have been burning all morning. It has made its way from the refinery. That is a restaurant, not an actual fuel refinery, over towards the theater, and the theater definitely going to have major damage. Hopefully there'll be some of that they can save. Right now though, the firefight definitely continuing out here. If driving through this area is your issue this morning, Railroad, the only busy street in that area, that's going to be right there. Definitely will be closed in both directions for firefighting apparatus. No injuries to civilians. So far, no injuries to firefighters. Sending it back to y'all in the studio, and good morning. Copy. I think we are clear to start heading back. Freddie, you still out there? Hey, Melissa, just let anybody know that I'll try to bring up my phone to do the last My Home Sold, the last sponsored, like at 8 something. I have a sponsored coming up, My Home Sold, so let Bill know that I'll do it from my phone on the ground. Okay. Never mind. I was just told Samada's going to do it. We're headed back to base, yes. Ah, look at that. I got their IFB back. Yes, please. Right. Okay. Right. Part of the building. Right. Right. Okay. Right. Yeah, but and it's hot. Right. Right. Yeah. Right. 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 What? Yeah. It's always in the gym, man. It's always in the gym. Everybody. got a little of that adrenaline going. Got the testosterone pumping. Right. And I was also going to say, it's like, so basically he came and he arranged the gym the way he wanted it, right, for his last 4 minutes, you know? It's just, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Right. Yeah, definitely. No, I'm on your side. Even if I didn't know you, I'd be on your side. Right. Yeah. Definitely. Well, don't do that because yeah, then yeah, everything goes south from there. Yeah. Yeah. Skybox! TOC, we're on the ground. Van Nuys is going to knock it down.